Up next, Gon versus Pitou, and this one is special in my heart. We just got an episode this last Saturday on it. It's gonna be Shanks versus Captain Kidd.
Miles, you enter this one.
Oh man,
It's 5 seconds. It's a 5 second fight, Miles.
it's Gon, but my nigga Kid, I hate it had to be him, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. But it's definitely Gon though. It's definitely Gon versus Pitou for me.
Gotta let your theme music hit first, Miles.
Yes, Thursky. So we're back with another gauntlet. We got a pretty interesting one for the boys today. We're doing the best anime beatdowns, Gon versus Pitou edition. You guys can rate this however you like. How good the beatdown was, the impact to the story. I'm letting y'all pick the criteria here. The first one we got Gon versus Pitou or Levi versus the Beast Titan.
Oh, we got a heater right off bat.
I mean, Levi was cooking, man.
He was.
Levi wrecked him.
Levi was cooking.
I would
I
feel weird.
will. So my pick is Gon and Pitou, and the reason why I say Gon and Pitou is because at the very least, Levi and the Beast Titan, we had the idea that if Levi got his hands on him, he was going to beat the crap out of him. Gon, we had no idea what he was about to do to Pitou because initially Pitou cooked Kite, his master. So the fact that we saw Gon what he did, the level he obtained, I'm gonna have to go Gon and Pitou.
Random.
I'm going Levi and the Beast Titan, but I'm good either way. He like the minute you saw like Miles, anybody took the minute Levi got close enough, it was raps.
It was
It was
bad.
absolute raps.
Just the whole reaction when Levi pulled up on him and he immediately has a flashback of them telling him about him. It brings it all together. He got
Question.
destroyed.
This
Question.
man beat him with his arm, bro.
When we're answering this, are we putting Aaron's speech into account, or are we just putting the Levi?
I think just the action itself. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, just the beatdown.
Yeah, just to beat
Yeah,
down.
'cause if it's just the beatdown itself, then yeah, I got Gon versus Pitou because
I got gone.
yeah, I'm sorry, like because I'm also thinking about the whole the speech, not the speech, the whole crash out, him punching the ground, crying, all that, and then he's like, "Oh, I'll give up everything. I'll give up everything just so I can kill this one nigga. Like, no matter what, I don't care what happens to me, but you going down, you're not living through this." To me, that was like it's like the ultimate anime crash out. So yeah, I gotta go Gon.
Yeah, I'm going as well because literally from that picture that's up there, the fact that he took his broken hand just to throw it at her at that point, that's an angry person.
Facts.
Question,
Man,
real
man.
quick: how long did Kite know Gon know Kite for?
So there's an inconsistency there because the manga implies they knew each other for a little bit and he might have even met him before, but it doesn't quite make sense.
Yeah, the even the two Hunter x Hunter animes, one has him meeting Kite and one doesn't in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because it didn't really seem like they knew each other for that long.
for him to go that hard, right?
Yeah, for him to go that crazy. That's what kind of took me back in like the 2011 version. It was like, you knew this nigga a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
what? Why are you going this crazy? Like, if this was Killua, I would understand. I'd be cheering
No.
for it. But it's just like, you knew this nigga for like 5 minutes. Like, what are you doing? So,
Yeah, that's why I said Gon don't make sense to me sometimes. But all right. Also for the gauntlet moving forward, I think this will make it easier to edit. Miles will say his, and then one of us, one of us volunteer. We'll pick our answer, give an explanation, and then I'll put the image up, and then the rest of us can talk about it.
Bet. So our next one is going to be, so we got Gon versus Pitou or Midoriya versus Muscular, their first encounter. The 1,000,000% Detroit smash scene.
as much as I didn't like Deku, I grew to appreciate him. that one moment might be like my favorite moment in all of My Hero. It really might be. It's definitely in my top 2 or 3. Because him just like, because I like people that like, I always love moments where people push past their limits, and him like putting just everything on the line for that one kid, showing him like, yo, this is what a hero really is, and him like just going past everything like that was like, and like you saw like some like real aggression from him, because usually like when Deku fights, it's not like with like a intent to like really hurt or like intent to like really be like going at them, but he was like, yo, I'm gonna fuck this dude up. So I was just like, yeah, I was like, yeah, like he had a little grudge to him. Like, I was just like, yeah. So that to me is like one of my favorite My Hero moments. So I have to go with that.
For me,
Um,
oh, go ahead.
oh, go ahead. I was gonna say, for me, I still have Gon versus Pitou. Giving up your entire character that you've built up, like Gon was always this morally, child, like this happy kid, and after Kite died, like he completely gave up on everything that we've built him up to be. He was solely focused on either saving Kite or she's dead. He completely just ignored Killua, his best friend, the one that tried to bring him back. Like he wasn't hearing nothing. He had tunnel vision, blinders on. Is either you save him or you die. And when unfortunately Kite couldn't be saved, he knew what he had to do. So I got Kite and Pitou. I mean, I got Gon and Pitou.
Yeah, I got going Pitou too. I think just the build up of Muscular and Deku didn't really hit for me. I wasn't even really a fan of that arc. I'm not gonna lie. But I think it was cool for what it was. But the moment,
Dave
a
stands
million percent, was a meme for a long time. So shout out
It
that.
was.
Shout out that though. So yeah, I got going Pitou. Brandon, what you got?
I'm going in Pitou as well.
Bet.
So this next one, oh, go ahead, Randall.
No, my own thing was like I just realized that arc has a little Land of Wavy with the what's the kid's name with the horn that punches Deku in the dick when they first meet? Coda.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little Land of Wavy in that arc. Little bit of some things transfer over.
He's seeing the Naruto comparisons
This is gonna be
now.
Random's new thing, man. He's gonna point out all of Naruto and all of these
Mhm.
series,
Hey, I
man.
was like, hey, man, what's
Nasty
going on here?
dude, man.
Naruto like that, man.
You might reread or rewatch Black Clover. You'd be like, well, wait a minute. Wait.
If you just go disrespect Rock Lee like this, let me stop.
So up next, Gon versus Pitou, and this one is special in my heart. We just got an episode this last Saturday on it. It's gonna be Shanks versus Captain Kidd.
Miles, you enter this one.
Oh man.
It's 5 seconds. That's a 5-second fight, Miles.
It's gone, but my nigga Kid, I hate it had to be him, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. But it's definitely gone though. It's definitely gone versus Pitou for me.
Oh, question, because Miles, because me and Random were in an Xbox party earlier today with someone that I feel like at the Bastard trip you're gonna have epic One Piece arguments with.
Okay,
He was saying that he thinks Kid is dead. Do you think Kid's dead? Because I don't think it's good if Kid's dead.
I don't either. So I'm gonna give you my real answer and I'm gonna give you my fanboy headcanon answer.
Chat.
Yo, Okay, me being honest, I think Kid is dead. And I think Oda is using Kid to have an example of what it looks like when you're one, not only reckless, but two, what it will look like when you have all of the potential, but no one help you sharpen that sword. Now, my headcanon is that nigga gonna come back at Elbaf. He gonna have his conquerors hockey. He gonna be that nigga. But it's not gonna happen. I really do think he's finished. I think by the way that Oda stylized it with him being destroyed versus what Law is said defeated in other pirate crews in the past, it may say defeated or annihilated or something like that. Oda made a point for it to say destroyed. His crew's gone. The poneglyphs are also gone. I think Kid's journey is over, even if he was alive. I couldn't see him come back into the story for any capacity except being an engineer in part to make an ancient weapon. Other than that, I see no purpose for him in the story, and I see no reason for him to come back. But Kid is my nigga. I hate it had to be him. I hope he comes back. I feel like Oda would have wasted a lot of potential with that character when we know his skill set, and I also like his character. He's kind of like Luffy. He's a little bit more brash, but he also cares for his homies, and he just wants to be the best. I would have loved to see more, but I think he's done. For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm low key scared for this bachelor trip because Jones, he's had conversations with Riddell and J Rob. I think low key kind of won them both, in my opinion.
I don't
but
remember talking to him once.
Now look at
It was,
Riddell.
it was a Discord. It was a Discord. It was a while ago. It was months ago. No, but he in terms
what
of
was the
being like
conversation about? Because I
Riddell
legit don't
heard
remember.
lose.
Oh, I don't lose, nah. But what was the conversation about? Nah, what was the conversation about? I'm telling you because I have no reason to lie. I have no idea what you're talking about. What was
this was like months ago. I honestly don't remember the conversation. I just remember Jones popping off. I remember J Rob did like agree with him to his point, whatever they were arguing about. But like in terms like the reason why I read One Piece is because of Jones, and like Miles is the only one that I know that is as knowledgeable in One Piece as Miles. But the thing is, Jones loves Zoro to death, and Miles hates that nigga. So I know late at night, because we're probably gonna have to make some clips like late night B.S.S. clips on this bachelor trip. They're gonna be going at it, and it's gonna be pure cinema. So I can't wait for that. But low key, you can ask random because he was in the party. Miles just said the exact same thing that Jones said. So just a lot more toxic, but he basically said the same shit.
There was a lot of Captain Kidd discussion in that party, and I was like, all right, they ain't no good. And my boy got beat in 5 seconds though.
He was also downplaying him versus Kid, what Kid did against Big Mom, which I didn't like.
But since you brought it up, I'm gonna finish the story. Kid, I know I put him in the gauntlet. He did get one-shotted. Motherfuckers are being so disingenuous on the context behind why that happened. Not only did Shanks see mad far into the future, he intercepted him while he was charging a big-ass attack. Kid couldn't move. He couldn't react. He couldn't do shit but get hit because he didn't expect Shanks to pull up. My headcanon tells me if Shanks wasn't charging damn Punk, man, we're not getting one-shotted and Kid is taking that W. What are we talking about, man? It's Captain Kidd. Come on.
I respect it. I respect it. I respect the agenda. Hey man, Kid just didn't know the levels. He wasn't on that level.
Nah, Kid is a bum. Let's be real.
Get future sight. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Who y'all got? Or is that just for me? That was my personal one.
Yeah, I can't put a 5-second one shot against the Gone fight. I can't do it.
Yeah,
fair. We got 2 more. So next we got Gon versus Pitou, and Lonnie's gonna like that one. Vasto, Lorde, Ichigo versus Ulquiorra.
I'm sorry, Vasto, Lorde versus Ulquiorra. I can't wait. I literally can't wait until I really want you to stream it random when you get to that fight because Ulquiorra is probably my favorite Bleach character, but Vasto, Lorde, Ichigo is one of the greatest transformations ever to me. I was just like, yo, it's just like it's a peak transformation, and it's just Himothy versus Himothy, and like the shading of that fight. And like the graphics on that fight was ahead of its time because like what happened back in like 2014. Well, if you kind of look at the shading, it's like a lot similar to how like the Maharaga versus Sukuna fight is in terms of like the dark panels, the way that they were angling the bodies and stuff like that. I feel like they took a lot of inspiration from that fight, and yeah, that fight is just peak to me. Ulquiorra is him. It's a 10 out of 10. Okay, so I can never go against. I can never go against that fight. It's not the best fight, but it's like probably in my top 3 favorite fights. So,
yeah, where Lonnie lost me is when he said it was Himothy versus Himothy. No, it was Himothy versus. I'm not gonna say what I'm about to say.
you got something to say about Ulquiorra? You know, so
He wasn't Himothy in this fight.
He got dog walk.
Straight dog walk.
Bro, was Vasto Lorde Ichigo.
Anytime you put your hands on his face, you're cooked. Anytime you get palmed, you're cooked. It's done.
He's whooping anybody but Vasto Lorde Ichigo because he was whooping Ichigo in the fight before he got the transformation.
That's not what we talk about. We talk about Vasto Lorde.
That's right. We're right here. We are right here.
Don't because you know you're being nasty. You know that's the tail end of the whole fight because Ulquiorra was whooping his ass that whole fight. So I don't want to hear.
And then he fucked around and found out. So
that's not even, technically that's not even Ichigo. He didn't really lose to Ichigo. He lost the white. Let's be for real. He lost the white. He put a hole in that man's chest. He put a hole in Ichigo's chest. He beat Ichigo. He lost the white. That's the difference.
We know who white is.
Yeah.
You know,
not Ichigo.
You know what? And I know what, and you know what? He probably wished he didn't. Because he got washed.
Hey, yeah, give me Ichigo versus Ulquiorra. Similar to the Gon and Pitou situation where like we didn't expect Gon to like do what he did against Pitou. It was at least building up to it. They were not building up. This just happened. Like Ichigo died for a second. It was like, oh fuck, how are they gonna get? Oh, and then I'm being honest, they didn't even really lead up to this transformation. This shit just appeared, and we all said, I don't care. Do what you gotta do.
Low-key was an asshole. Low-key was an asshole.
Low-key it was.
Yo, we don't gotta talk about it.
There's no reason for this to happen.
We don't gotta talk about it. Yeah, give me Ulquiorra versus Ichigo. He cooked, man. He cooked, bro. That shit was fire.
Santo?
Yeah, it's a sweep. It's Ulquiorra and Ichigo. I mean, from Orihime starting to, really feel for Ulquiorra, and then we just saw Ichigo die, and just the chat just came out. Like it's not even close to me.
If y'all read Ulquiorra's backstory, like my God, that is like the worst existence you can ever. Like he can't feel, taste, sense, hear, see anything. That was his whole existence. He can't do nothing. He couldn't do nothing until Isaac found this thing. He was just existing. Oh my God.
Alrighty. And then we got our final one. Gon versus Ichigo versus Mustang and Envy.
Ooh, let Random go first since he wasn't able to answer the last one.
I mean, I'm always gonna say, Mustang versus Envy just felt good. It just felt good. I was like, nah. Go ahead, get yourself a new pair of gloves and go back in it one more time. No Diddy. So I'm just like, it just felt good. So you know what? Just because of how I felt when I saw it, Mustang versus Envy.
This is tough. Because they both wronged them bad. Oh man, and they both were angry as hell too. Oh, this is very similar. We've never seen them this angry for both situations. Okay, so this is where I'll lead to Mustang and Envy. Envy was scared. At least Pitou was fighting back. Envy was shook, and this is the same Envy throughout the series that was talking crap about humans, thinking that he's better than humans. All humans are scum.
So did Pitou.
Yeah, but the point is, Pitou was fighting back. Envy was scared of Mustang, frightened to its core. So the fact that was happening, Envy was running away. Envy tried to trick him with Riza, and Mustang wasn't having it, bro. I'm gonna have to give it to that fear. He put fear in Envy's heart, and that's how much of a beatdown it was. So give me.
Gon definitely put fear in Pitou's heart. We literally see him / her, whatever. I think Pitou's technically a guy. We see Pitou literally shake and scared. It's yo, I can't let this person get to my master. I can't. There's no Pitou knew there's no way of beating him, but I can't let him get to the king. But they were you literally he was literally shaking and sweating their ass off for a while.
Yeah, so, there was concern, sure, but
concern. Nigga was scared.
Yeah, but again, Pitou was fighting back, and Pitou was going to fight to the end because she was doing it for this king, Miriam. Envy wanted to run away. Envy didn't want to fight Mustang. He wanted to run away. He just couldn't get away from Mustang.
Envy killed himself after that fight.
Facts. Got
Killed
cooked.
himself.
That was his 13th reason.
Yeah, he want that.
Yeah,
smoke.
I got
Yeah.
that Mustang beat down. I got that. I got Mustang beat down as well. I mean, I see what you're saying, Lonnie, but Pitou like literally was already in the mindset. I'm gonna sacrifice myself for the king. That visceral rage from Mustang is peak. Like you felt every snap, every burn. Literally, like Envy wanted no part of that. None.
I agree. After every explosion, I was like, again. So,
Hey man, shout out Mustang, man. One of the best characters of all time. Stand by that. Love Mustang. He's an inspiration for one of the characters in my light novel too. So Mustang's that guy. Mustang. So we basically went through everything. I guess a little after show point. I think an after show like topic before we wrap things up. I think it's always best if they're like not necessarily anime related, just so we can touch upon a few things. So I brought to the table this idea.
well, real quick, because before people start realizing that we're wrapping up, me and Miles, I think we were supposed to do it early in the show during the news section. I just forgot. We have 2 announcements for the community.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'll do the first one if you want to do the second one, Miles.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so in the upcoming weeks, we have some people already, but like we're gonna have a few more spots available. We're gonna be having a fairy tale draft for the community, so it's gonna be best guilds. Good luck, because I feel like I don't lose. Also, I think my girl's a fairy tale fanatic, so I doubt I'll be able to beat her, but we'll see. But yeah, so we're gonna do fairy tale draft like how we did the Blue Lock and One Piece community draft. So if you want in, message me or Miles. Just don't be annoying. Hopefully I like you. And then we'll see who fills in the rest of the spots. Hey, I'm not a fair person. I have favoritism.
Yeah,
Also, money talks too. So like money talks everything over here. We villains over here.
If you're a member in the Discord, you get priority.
Yeah, members do get priority. But Brett also gets priority too. And I'm just letting you know.
This dude. And then after this fairy tale draft, we're gonna also have another martial arts based draft where you can basically draft anybody from any anime and you make your own team of martial artists to fight everybody else's team.
Straight hands.
No powers.
Straight hands, no power, so everyone's on equal playing field. So you can pick anybody you want. Pick the best puncher and kicker and let's make the best teams, y'all.
That
y'all should be picking a couple people from that Tekken anime. Let's keep it a stack. Y'all saw what
are you going to like equalize
we
it?
banned those
because Baki, not Baki, Yushiro Hanma be causing earthquakes with his fist, man.
So I'm glad you mentioned it, Riddell, because I was thinking it. I was gonna ban Baki.
I'm not mad at that.
I was
Would you do the same thing for Kengan?
I was gonna ban Kengan Ashura and all that as well too. Just because they're based around martial arts already, and what we've seen them do with martial arts, they'd have an inherent advantage over everyone else. I want it to kind of be equalized to where someone can pick someone. I don't know why you pick him, but let's say you wanted to pick Aaron, maybe he'd be competitive depending on the setting he's in.
Let me throw another one out there then. Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple.
Okay. No actual martial arts anime people. I'll put it like that. So none of them.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay, that makes it way more interesting. I don't know.
Live One Piece reaction this week. If you mean the new episode, maybe I'll have to check my. All right, unless you're talking about the chapter. Yeah, Billy. I don't know if you mean the chapter because.
Oh, if you're talking about the chapter, so what we've seen from a little, I don't want to get into it because it's early.
Oh, but wait, the next anime episode is supposed to be Garp, I think.
Is it?
I think that's what the leaks are. So if it's Garp, right. Hey, You meant chapter, Billy Bob. So go ahead with what you were saying, Miles.
This is going to be a big chapter this week from the summaries we got, even though it was a little bit. Damn, I hate you making me get into this. I wanted to keep it under wraps, but yeah, this chapter is going to be a banger. I don't know if we're going to go live on TikTok or what we're going to do, but Lonnie, I want you there. We should cover this chapter. It's going to be a goodie.
All right, yeah, we'll figure out a time and we'll do it.
So Kai, are you saying that Saitama has powers?
Saitama does not have powers.
He does not have powers.
He had a limiter that was easier to break than everyone else's, but he does not have powers.
Does Garo have powers?
No.
Once I think once he becomes Cosmic Fear Garo, he does.
Well, yeah, once he gets touched by God, sure. But before
So
that, no.
when Garo makes portals and Saitama moves the portals, what do you...
I legitimately think I legitimately think he can just kind of do it.
I want us to explain this gag character.
like he can do anything.
Like,
He can do anything.
I don't. I'm just saying. I don't care. I don't care, to be honest. I'm just bringing it up.
Superhuman strength is a power. I mean, sure. If you want to count it, because he's like nigh invulnerable, superhuman durability, all that stuff, sure. But he doesn't have powers in the traditional sense. He just had a limiter that he broke through rigorous workout.
He can't fly. He ain't shooting laser beams out of his eyes.
Yeah,
like he's just beating your ass. That's
what to the moon is a power.
Facts.
I can't convince you, homie.
I'm still waiting on official date because it's my fault. It's not my fault. It's technically Taylor's fault for this whole romance thing. Her work's been kicking her butt. I'll explain it to you guys after stream. But a side note that I'm gonna let Randomore take the lead on / Santo. I do want to do a future Isekai tier list or draft because after catching up on the light novels at the beginning after the end, my boy Arthur is officially multi-universal. So him versus Rudy is his day because that nigga can destroy galaxies.
No, bro.
Anyway,
no, Lonnie.
Don't fall for the trap.
You're not just going to slander and
I'm
add.
not slandering Rudy's is strong, but he's not multi-universal.
We never said that. The one person I thought could have been a problem was Odious, and I was wrong. But let's not sit here and pretend Rudy is not even the strongest person in this verse because he doesn't need to be.
No, but I'll just say
there's still
one more volume coming out of beginning after the end, and so low key, Arthur might end up being one of the strongest, or at least top 3 strongest isekai characters at the end of all this.
He's not beating Sid. Sid's magical Saitama.
Well, I'll send you some videos, and then I don't know how strong Sid actually is.